Hey everyone, my name's Dracon, and I've been gone for a while, haven't I? I mean, really, my last video was in January, and the last time I've consistently made videos was in maybe November, December of 2014? It's been way too long, and I've just been unable to do much of anything. And honestly, one video a month, not even that amount? That's not gonna cut it. But what do I do? Well, I'll get to that. First thing I should probably get out of the way is why I've been away for so long. The first reason is just school. I don't know about you, but let me actually explain this one. When I first started my YouTube account, it was really easy to be able to do all of my work and make videos at the same time. My plan was always just finish all my work and just make videos whenever I could. That seemed to work pretty well, right? Well, I started high school in 2014 and I finished my freshman year about 3 days ago, in fact. And yeah, they really made things harder with me. It's hard to finish all my work when there's so much to worry about at school. Before there wasn't so much to worry about, but now, it's just too much for me to handle. Even when I do finish all my work, the last thing I think about is doing another video. The second thing I'd also like to mention is that doing only sprite videos has kind of worn me down. Sure, I enjoy doing videos, and I know my entire channel was built from spriting. After all, my old username was PokeSprider69. Don't say a word about the 69, I didn't know at the time. But I feel like I need a bit more diversity. And this is where the next part of the video comes in. What I'm going to be doing on my channel. The thing is, I've been really interested in just regular drawing. It's always been something that I, well, did, but not that much. I think I only have like 3 videos about drawing and that's it. I think it'd be really awesome to do some drawing videos since it's something I've been really good at. Before, my issues were just that A, I had to worry about setting up a camera, and B, my channel before was always so sprite-based. Now, I don't have to worry about the camera. I know how to use Paint Tool Sai and Photoshop, so I can just record with Camtasia like I do everything else. With the channel, well, as I said, I'm trying to branch out a bit. I'm kinda glad I changed my name to Dracon some time ago, since now I'm having all these ideas to not just be a spriter, but something more. Something greater. Now that's not saying I'm only going to be doing drawing. Spriting and drawing will just kinda be balanced out. I'll probably do as much drawing as I do spriting. But still, I've had the urge to do a lot of drawing and not so much spriting. I don't know if I'm going to be doing anything else beyond spriting and drawing. Maybe gaming videos? I don't really think so though. I don't know what I'll be bringing new to the table. And speaking of new ideas for videos, and speaking of speaking, how do you like the idea of post commentaries like this? I could narrate over drawing videos, but I could also narrate over spriting videos as well. I could talk about the sprites that I'm doing, throw in tips here and there, or maybe I could just talk about life. Anything interesting on my mind, or anything interesting going on in the video. Now I'll be honest here. I've tried narrating before, but I really suck at it. Like, really sucked at it. I still suck at it now, but that's not the point. Looking back at my spriting tutorials from 2013, that narration was just downright atrocious.
Of course, that's usual. You may remember like at the last moment. But I like to do things as soon as possible, get them out of the way, so I can move on with what I was doing before.
In fact, I had to use music just to serve as a distraction, just because it was so bad, and I shouldn't have to do that. I mean, I might be doing it now, but it's probably much lower than it was in tutorial videos. But now, thanks to the power of maturity and more speaking in general, I feel I could probably do a little bit more narration. And, well, if all still goes wrong, I could just go in and edit out my mistakes. Probably what I'm going to be doing anyways. I mean, you may not even want to hear my voice, which is understandable. I'm only 15, approaching 16 in about a month or so I probably sound really dumb right now. Which, if you think I sound dumb, I totally agree with you there. I think I sound dumb. Or maybe you don't like the tone of my style of speaking. Maybe you think I sound really sexy. Or maybe you think I'm the most annoying little shit to ever walk the planet. Whatever the case is, you have the option to say whether I'm worthy of the narration throne, or so to speak. I don't know if this is the right thing or not, just an idea to throw around. One thing I'd like to mention is my video production. I tried to do a video once a week before, and I still think it's a really good idea. Maybe during school days I'll switch to once every 2 weeks, but hey, I'm out of school, like I said, so I get to make videos easier. Of course I'll try to pre-record some videos so that I have a constant amount of videos all the time. That being said, I actually do have a few recordings on standby. Most of them are recordings of drawings that I did for DeviantArt, but there are a few sprites that I made in that time. The the one on the screen at the moment isn't really that good, so I decided just to use it as footage for this video instead. I may also be doing art and sprite videos sort of spread out a bit, like one week I do a drawing video and the other week I do a sprite video. I'll try to keep a strong sort of balance so I have a bit of everything. Also, how's that new intro as well? I figured the old intro was a bit long and it was just about me flaunting about how good I am in spriting and nothing else. So I just decided to actually make it short and simple. What I do on the channel? Nothing more, nothing less. I also made that new sort of graphic for the front with my name and all that for the intro, so tell me what you guys think about all that. And one last thing, speaking of spriting, I'd just like to get this out of the way. No, it's not dead. I've either just been distracted by other things or just unwilling to make anything new. Now, we've already talked about the first reason, but I'd like to talk about the second reason right now. Me not being creative enough to make new things. I feel like I have a solution for this, and it might come in sort of a sprite-making series, if you will. This is to remake every single sprite that I've made up to this point. Now, I'm not going to be doing any sprites such as simple recolors, revamps or devamps, reposes, or even resprites of video game characters, like my Mega Man and Kirby tributes. I want to remake every single old original sprite that I've made up to this point. I know I've started with the very first sprite of all time for myself, you can go to the link in the description to go watch that, but all those other sprites from even my first video are just sitting away in their little second, third sprite hell forever. Why not see how well I can resprite them? I've actually worked on all of my sprites from the first video up to this point. I'm going to keep with the one video per week consistently, so you'll have to wait a bit for them. But frankly, they're actually really good. Leagues better than the old ones. They're more defined and less like, well, for the lack of a better term, clusterfucks. Some are a bit bigger to compensate for the detail, so you may notice that. So anyways guys, those are my thoughts. How do you like the idea of me drawing? Should I narrate or should I just stay silent? Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm Dracon, and thank you for watching. Happy spriting!